Hello guys and gals, my name is Hugo, this is DEFCON 5, and today I'll be bringing you new Fallout news that just came out from QuakeCon. Now, if you don't know what QuakeCon is, it's basically a con event like Comic-Con or E3 where they show games, but only from Bethesda. So Bethesda games like Doom, the new upcoming Doom, or Skyrim in the past. But of course today, we had the event exclusively for Fallout 4. Now I'll be telling you what happened in this event and details about the footage that has been revealed to the audience that have been in that event. Unfortunately, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. There are no new gameplay footage, at least revealed to the public. So if you're hoping for a new footage of the Wanderer killing baddies, or the new Deathclaws animation, or something just new, you're going to be disappointed because there's no new footage here. I'm sorry. As much as I will love it too, there's nothing new gameplay footage-wise here. So, if you're looking for new footage, you're going to have to wait until Bethesda releases to us, or until one lucky sucker was able to take in a video camera in there and record the whole thing. But until then, it's fine what we have now. And we should enjoy what we have now. And what we have is a treasure trove of new, great information about Fallout 4. Now, before I tell you about what happened in the event, let me announce to you guys the new additions and new announcements that Bethesda has made. First things first, if you have an Android and you've been dying to try out Fallout Shelter, you may not have to wait that long. Fallout Shelter for the Android will be released August 13. That's right, August 13. That's a couple weeks from now. It's not that much, it's not that early, but I mean, at least you guys got a release date. They've been telling us that they're going to do it over the summer, and August is over the summer, so, you know, there's that. Along with that, there'll also be a new update next month for Fallout Shelter, including for both iOS and Android. This new update will include mole rats, Mr. Handy, yay, and Deathclaw. And if you thought raiders were killing your vault dwellers, oh man, those Deathclaws, I can't wait. I really can't wait. So hopefully this will spice up your game and bring you back playing, because I stopped playing for a little bit. You know, it gets a little repetitive, but it's a great game. I love it. It's a good to kill time. But let's forget about that. Next thing. All right, if you remember what the Elder Scrolls Anthology Collection was, it was basically all the Elder Scrolls games into this nice little package. Came from the first Elder Scrolls and Skyrim, and for, I believe it was a pretty good price. I think around $70 when it first came out. Now, for me, it wasn't very appealing, because I wasn't a huge hardcore Elder Scrolls fan. But this certainly is. Bethesda has announced the Fallout Anthology Collection. Now, just like the name would apply, it's basically a collection of all the Fallout games, from the first Fallout to New Vegas. Yeah, you're not getting Fallout 4, so don't think this is a easy way to get this. No, you'll be getting the first one all the way to New Vegas. And if you're wondering, yes, the Fallout 3 copy and the New Vegas copy are their Game of Year and Ultimate Edition variant. So you'll be getting the DLCs with them as well. You don't have to worry about that. As I mentioned, it will come with also the nuns that Bethesda didn't make, like 1, 2, and Tactical. So if you haven't had a chance to play those, and you really should, they're not exactly like 3 or New Vegas, but they're pretty good in their own rights. This is the perfect way to pick it up. It comes, and this is the kicker, a little mini nuke statue that you can put in your games, and it comes complete with sound. So definitely worth it. I will highly, if you're a hardcore Fallout fan, you should definitely consider this. With the price of $50, it's highly worth it. The Anthology Collection will be coming out September 29th in North America, so it will be coming out before Fallout 4, which is good. Also, if you're wondering, they have mentioned that there will be a little space in the Anthology Collection to put in your copy of Fallout 4. So that will make your whole collection complete. But now I'm wondering, would they leave space for Fallout 5? Does that mean there's no Fallout 5? Nah, they probably haven't thought that far ahead. But still, Anthology Collection, pick it up if you can. It's definitely worth $50. September 29th. I'm considering getting it up myself. I mean, the mini nuke alone is worth the price tag. Finally, to wrap up all these Fallout editions, let's talk about one last one. And this will be for Australian fans only, basically. Unless you have an access to an EB Games, this edition is only exclusive to EB Games stores. So, you know, North America, I'm sorry. This edition is called Fallout 4 Nuke Edition. Now, what does it come with? Quickly, I'm going to tell you right now. It comes with a bobblehead, a lunchbox, a poster, and a steelbook cover of Fallout 4. So, you know, if you live in Australia or you have access to EB Games stores, I would consider getting this one up. I mean, if you can't get the Pip-Boy edition, might as well get a lunchbox, no? I mean, same thing. Not really. I'm kind of sad now because I made myself sad because I'm not getting the Pip-Boy, but who cares? You can still get this, right? Yeah. Also, the price is like $120, so, you know, I don't know how much that is for Australia because I don't know the currency exchange for that. But $120, it's probably not that bad for Australia considering it's in their currency. So, you know, do the math. Sorry. Now, finally, we're going to stop talking about all these additions. Let's talk to the real facts, the meat of this Fallout gameplay. Now, like I said, there's no gameplay footage, but we do know little tips and tricks of, you know, what's going on. Like I mentioned, if you want to hear in full detail what the footage was been shown, I highly recommend checking out IGN's live blog about it. Like I mentioned, I'll put this link in the description below, so check that out. Really, lots of information there. Too much to cover in this one video. I just want to give you the spice ups, the heads, tops, and, you know, encourage you guys to check it out yourself. So I'm going to talk about right now the big things that have been shown. First things first, there are 12 companions confirmed for Fallout 4. Now, we don't know who these companions are. We don't really know who they are, what they are, if they're going to be ghouls or males or whatever. Probably going to be some ghouls, probably going to be some males, probably going to be some females. I mean, that's all we can probably guess at this moment. But they have been said that out of the 12, you'll be able to romance all the companions, all the 12 companions. So there's not going to be one companion that you can't romance now. All the 12 you can romance, regardless of your gender. So, you know, that's good to hear. I mean, if I'm a guy and if I want to act out that masculine man ghoul, then I could do it. I can do it. I can do it. So, you know, options. It's good to have options. Now, my favorite has to be, coming out of the QuakeCon event, has to be the names. Now, if you don't know, the protagonist has voice acting now, and which is weird because on all the other Fallout games has just been text and dialogue choices with NPCs talking back to you and voice acting. But your character, your own, never actually talked, at least not in the game. Your choices were usually what you said, but you never heard anyone say it actually. Fallout 4 is going to be different in the sense that there's actually voice acting. Has been said, they have been recorded at least 10,000 lines of dialogue in the last 2 years for both male and female. So that's insane. Can you modify the voices? I have no idea. Probably can. Maybe pitch shift or something like that. I mean, that would be a good touch to add. You know, higher voice, lower voice. I mean, it'd be funny. Definitely make funny ass videos about it. And it's strange for many fans have wonder, do we need voice acting in Fallout? Some people think it's a good addition. Some people think it's a bad addition. I don't really hear to judge. What I hear to tell you is that there'll be 10,000 preset names. I'm sorry, did I say 10,000? I mean 1,000 preset names that you can choose for the protagonist. So what does this mean? Well, as always, you can choose any name you want. But if you want the NPCs to say your name in the voice acting, then you have to choose from one of these 1,000 names. I don't know if there's 1,000 males and females. I think it's 1,000 of males and females. So, you know, good luck if your name's in there. They said they added as much as common names they can think of, and a bunch of names that Bethesda staffs have thought up as well. So, here's hoping that your name's in that list, and here's hoping that my name's on that list. But there's a second option if your name's not on the list. If your name's uncommon, like mine is, I mean, how many Hugos do you know? Yeah, see, none. But you can always go for the second option. According to Tom, you could choose your name as Fuckface. I mean, why not? Wouldn't you want to be known as Mr. or Mrs. Fuckface? I mean, the option, like I said, options is always a good idea. So if you want to have the option to call yourself Fuckface, Todd Howard, gave you that option. So it's good to hear that they're, adding some spiciness to this. I mean, Fuckface is a pretty good name. And you know what? If my name is not on that, and I do gameplay of Fallout 4 for you guys, Fuckface will be in my high priority of being called. So, I just want to hear mutants call me Fuckface. Or, from what I heard from the Quake event, your robot butler, Comsworth, he calls you Fuckface. So, this is a hands-on approach. Everyone's just going to call you Fuckface if you choose Fuckface. So, yeah, I want to be called Fuckface. Not now. Fallout 4. Of course, there's also a bunch of other things that people have mentioned. Like I said, there's stuff like looting no longer pauses the game. I think that was a big one for me. Because if you mention every time you try to loot something, the game freezes, just like looking at your Pip-Boy will freeze. But apparently looting does not pause your game anymore. Open up your Pip-Boy apparently does still pause your game. There's a new quick select menu for weapons. It's apparently a lot better. Just like I think in Fallout 3, I'm not sure, but you can only have one companion, right? Apparently you can choose from 12 companions, 12 like I mentioned earlier, but you can only have one at a time. So, Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, there are 4 confirmed companions. I'm sorry about this. There are 4. And it's Dogmeat that we've seen in the video. Comsworth, the robot butler that we've seen in the E3 revealed gameplay too. Some guy named Priceton, and Piper, a female journalist that you meet in Diamond City. Diamond City, I believe, is the Boston town that we've seen in E3, the big, with all the historical landmarks. That must be called Diamond City. So we kind of know what the name's called now. There are also apparently cool new weapons like night vision rocket launchers, a hardened sniper rifle, fully automatic plasma rifle, scatter lights, laser musket, a lot of lasers now, which is, more lasers, more goods. There's also a new special button now for throwing grenades. So instead of equipping grenade, if you remembered, you had to equip your grenade like a weapon and then throw it. Apparently there's now a grenade button, what Call of Duty has been doing for years. Did I just compare Fallout to Call of Duty? Oh, fuck. And apparently failed ghouls are now like really ravages. Like they apparently could climb through windows, drop from ledges, and if you you can shoot their legs out apparently, and they'll be unable to move, which means you can do an execution on them like fucking Mad Max style, which is insane. Like I said, there's a lot of new information that's being revealed, and there's still a bunch more. I think the second thing I heard that made me like, what the hell, was that like I said, you can now melee attack with your gun, and there's a bunch of cool new eliminations or executions with melee weapons. So from what I heard, they really spiced up the melee combat. It was a little lackluster, just swing. But apparently they have really spiced it up and it made it feel cooler. Kind of reminds me of like the whole like what Skyrim does. That if you do a melee attack and you get this cool cutscene where you like chop off their head. And mods, oh my god, mods for Skyrim have greatly improved that kill move kind of animation. So I think they took that aspect and put into Fallout 4, and I can't wait to see the bunch of horrifyingly cool executions. But yeah, I can't wait to smack people with my rifles. So yeah, this hasn't been, I know, not a lot. I know you guys are expecting a bunch more. I really expect you guys are ready to die out. This video has been long enough already. I mean, God, almost 15 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. If you want to hear more Fallout news, please check out the IGN review of, the IGN blog that's going on right now. I highly encourage you, if you really want to seek out more information. If there are new upcoming facts, please check it out. And please, if you could, tell me. I'll definitely make an update about this. QuakeCon is still not over, so we can probably hear more stuff. And hopefully they'll actually reveal some gameplay footage. The one that they shown in QuakeCon, hopefully they'll release it to the public. And one last thing before I go. Apparently, if you went to the QuakeCon event, you were given a Vault Boy mask. Cool. But apparently, also in the event, they were giving out Pip-Boys editions. 3, to be exact. And if your Vault Boy mask had a silver star, you got a Pip-Boy edition. So, in other words, there were 3 lucky suckers who got a Pip-Boy edition. And I'm still here waiting for my day. Probably not going to get one. Completely barren. Like the wasteland. There's no Pip-Boy edition anywhere in the world right now. But, you know, the price you got to pay. Oh well. This is Hugo signing out. Thanks for listening, guys.